Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Count Christo and this is the Japanese Sea Campaign. We are struggling a bit against the Americans, but we have forts going up that are going to help us out a lot. And then we're going to have new guys arriving too. Got some new garrison guys just showing up for Washington and Baltimore. They got pretty seriously navally attacked on their way over. But that's okay. They made it here. Some of them anyway, like a quarter of them. Looks like we're definitely going to break on the first Florida line. So let's fall back to the second in as orderly a retreat as we can manage. It's going to be difficult to not get encircled here. You guys can come like this. Likewise for you guys. Slowly falling back here. Get out of there as quick as you can. Once the broken guys actually get back a tile, we'll let them retreat at full speed. Why does he have to restart his retreat? That's annoying. Keep falling back, keep falling back. Get to the line. Get to the line quickly. Losing Org is fine, we just need the entrenchment. And that one guy in Atlanta may get pocketed. We will see. Depends if they're currently attacking Atlanta. They're not. Okay, retreat out of there. High speed, please. Hightail it back to our new line, which we have already managed to throw up a couple of forts on. And we're going up another level. Let's go up to 3. In the north, things are holding pretty nicely, honestly. Once the forts have up to level 3, we'll be in even better shape. More garrison units out to Honolulu, please. And here comes the light troops joining each one. We'll see whether we manage to hold until they arrive. I think we will. And then once they've arrived, we'll have just the numbers to hold better. You're going to have to shift down to a different port to repair in, my man. But I'll let you do that automatically. Are we going to get the second level of forts up here before the enemy arrives? Possibly, actually. And we have got some decentish entrenchment now. Get into your positions with freaking haste, my dudes. Okay. Holding in the north. Any level 3 forts yet? No. Some damaged ones. We held the northern air base, which is very beneficial. We did lose the southern one, unfortunately. But at least we can still fly from here. We can fly another 400 planes from there, actually. Let's look into that, shall we? Don't know how many more planes I have. Let's go up to 800. Just see if it holds on both. I mean, the airbase won't hold, but just see if the numbers in the wings actually fill out. Not quite on fighters, but yes on Cass. So, leaving one behind to be the one that we took. We're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them there. The rest can go back to the east coast where we pinched them from. The fighters, let's let them leave and then we'll have a better idea of the situation. I know we can do it now. 3 of the fighters should leave and go back over to the west coast as well. They can fly over Canada. How many planes you got, US? 3 to 7,000. And what have I got? I got 17,000. Holy crap. Probably a lot of mine are, yeah, we got 7,000 naval bombers. I mean, that's a little absurd. If we did capture Jamaica and these islands, we could use our naval bombers to dominate the seas, but it looks like we've pretty much finished wiping out the US Navy now. Yeah, so not really necessary. They've stopped at an interesting position. I wonder why they chose to stop there. It's confusing. Don't really understand that. Oh well, not a big deal. Finally closed the pocket in the south, which means our guys can move back into position. Hey, nice. This guy got the expert trait for his unit type, the Panzer Expert. You guys crush in here. One of you can support. You guys crush in here. You can come up to hold their back. Then we'll pocket these guys. And that's probably what I think we're going to do for now. We're just going to do some rolling pocketing in the south while we wait for the puppet divisions to show up. They're not willing to push any harder, apparently. Which is foolish because, I mean, I got my new guys showing up. This is your last chance to make another good push against Florida right now, America. I mean, I can see why you wouldn't necessarily want it back. Florida doesn't have the best international representation, but still. Up to level 3 forts here. Up to level 2 forts down here. We're in pretty good spot right now. And this airbase is growing. Can fit another 200 planes there. Let's be having some of those expert fighters from the west coast over here, please. And you two as well. Top in your field. Can fight here. That gives us supremacy over the east coast. Nice. Aerial supremacy established. Very nice indeed. From here again, we just wait for the puppet divisions. Let's go speed 4. They are trickling in into Florida. What is the supply situation like? Not terrible, honestly. New artillery would be welcome. Sorry, speed 4, not speed 5. And now that they're arriving, let's begin the pushback. Can begin pressing back out, but we'll always have that fallback line to go back to if we need to. Let's put the garrison units on the fallback line, so there's someone with an entrenchment bonus always holding it. Up in the north, their puppet divisions are further away. They're coming from further afield. But that's okay. Easily wiped out them. Nice. Now, let's use the Marines to lead the way on a naval crossing. And then rush in some mobile divisions in behind them. Good. In the north, that tile just looks easily takeable, so we might as well grab it. Good. Over here, what's going on? Get you guys helping out here, or actually, cancel that attack. Let's go round them. Cancel that, cancel that, cancel that. Come straight across. One of you go up there. Good. Let's get a pocket done here as well. Should be easy. If we can hold off that attack, which we should be able to because it's across the river. Up in the north, still holding. Let's put one extra level of fort in the places they most like to attack. But still holding for now, so that's good. And we did indeed push them back from here. Good. Next, Salt Lake City is looking mighty undefended. Let's punch a lot of units into that hole. And then see just how many we can encircle with them by doing a southern push. Maybe even meeting this push here. And that would really buckle their whole line if we could pull that off. You guys, let's get across to mobile. And there's that pocket. You guys can finish them. Support attack from the south. North's holding nicely. Extra guys here should really be in a new army. Yellow 3 now. Chunk. We can delete this old fallback line. Excuse me, I'm talking a bit quietly. We can delete this old fallback line. That'll be good. Navy's still doing fine. Lots of our ships in port for repairs, but that's okay. We did just take on the United States, so kind of to be expected that you might take some damage in the process. You guys can actually be the attackers. You guys can support, including you. Numbers against the northern pocket diminishing rapidly as the Americans start to worry about Florida. We have broken through there. And did we take Salt Lake City? We're working on it. Can you attack from here as well? No. And another British Navy being spotted. keep going at them. Pocket and crush, pocket and crush. Repeat ad nauseum. That's all we got to do. Let's keep pushing them back here. Good. And here. Back up to the Atlanta-Birmingham line. Nice. You can take them here and here. Then we'll be able to pocket these guys. Let's start that attack early. Move these guys in to make sure it doesn't break. And we don't need to attack him. Let's go round him. Never attack when you can go round, because you inflict vastly more casualties that way. They've basically abandoned us here, so we're going to retake Philadelphia. Just because of the ports, again, help us repair all our ships at no cost, essentially, because we'll be using their ports, which would be nice. You don't know where you guys think you're going. Go round where it's all possible. Can you go straight up here? No. Alright, one of you go across that way. One of you go across that way. Try and get these pockets done. Getting them here looks like. Let's introduce another angle on that attack. Yeah, Philadelphia should fall pretty easily. We can help out with this southern guy by weakening him before the main thrust. Unfortunate indeed. Good. Got him here. And as soon as they move in, wipe out this guy. One lonely boy. East Coast's bad supply. Really? Ah, right. Yeah, these guys have shown up. So now we do definitely need to take Philadelphia. Once we take Philadelphia, that will help us out on supply a great deal. There we go, up to 54 supply now. And these guys can move in. Don't need those. Everyone in this army. Wait, did I split this two ways? Why are some of you down here? I guess they're just moving up here. Everyone in this army should be in this time. There we go. Good. Now, everyone in this army should be here. You guys all on the lines? Get one into Philadelphia. You guys should be staying here. Let's keep the push north going. Get these air bases. And keep pushing it out. Jolly good. More air bases should give us what we need. We've already got pretty... not total air dominance anymore. We had total air dominance, but it looks like they took it from us. Some serious American resistance showing up here. I guess the ones showing up here are the ones that are missing from the New York front. Why is my music paused? Bring it back. Okay. Where are you going? Stay here. Get in here. Well, no, that's fine. Let's withdraw from that tile. We'll adopt a more defensive strategy in the south while we ravage the north, I think. Time to take New York. Up here and up here. Keep pressing in. Good. Now, in the west, we've broken through in the south. Let's get those mobile units pushing through. More free mills. Honestly, just more of everything. I don't care anymore. We've won. We just have to make the Americans admit it. Alright, taking Salt Lake City. Give me some mobile units punching through the gap. Good, good, good. Yet more crappy puppet divisions. Excuse me. Did I see... Yes, Britain has invaded down here. Interesting. Alright, you guys. You can all go in this one. Just come wipe these guys out for me if you'd be so good. A little confusing. Down here you come. We've got terrible supply over here for some reason. Ah, did they take the port? No, they haven't taken the port, so I don't know why we have bad supply. Anywho, this front is not looking superb. Oh, we did intentionally fall back from that tile, actually, though. And we still have these guys holding the fort line, so worst comes to worst. Free France is called Mexico in. That is inconvenient. That's going to slow me down. Fortunately, these guys are all on low orc, so we might be able to break them quickly. Let's try and break them here. Pocket these guys, and then we'll have some more men free to hold the Mexican border. You have immediately broken there. We can roll a tank in here. Perhaps we can break them there as well. And then we'll pocket them in this area if we can just take this port here. We're going to break them? We are going to break them there. Good. Holding okay in the north. Let's see if we can take this tile. Shorten the front line by 1. Be nice. No, that's very well defended. Forget that. It was a bad idea to attack. That's entrenchment that I could have done with. Okay, head down here. Head in here. New York captured. Spread out to occupy it, please. That cavalry could just sweep through here. We might need infantry since they have one there. Another 7 British destroyers bite the dust. Let's get them. Push them back to that river line if we can. Holding okay all the way along. Let's get Atlanta under our grasp once again as well if we can. Pretty please. Good. Holding fine down here. You guys do not need to be active that side of the channel. Just focus your efforts up here. You a good cruiser? He's an okay spotter. Let's put him in here. Swap him out for whatever we replaced there. Good. Now, this... Oh, the Mexicans are flooding north to help the American front line. Alright, give up on this pocket. Just drive them out. Okay, they now... No, they have a port at the bottom there, unfortunately. God, the Mexicans are going to cause a real problem. That's another 100 divisions I have to deal with right on the border. That is inconvenient. I need you to stay here. And I need these guys to be driven back. I need those mountains captured. So we might have to break them from the east, because the Mexicans are going to make my life hell in the west. Let's see if we can just do a straight up crossing here. Definitely not. Okay, we need to readjust our plane situation. Let's get some action here. Yeah, okay. Now over here. Battle for Atlanta not going so well. Legionary Bulgaria has joined the Axis. Okay. The coward's way out would be to give Germany military access. But as I say, it would be the coward's way out. The hero's way is to break them in the north by seizing all of these industrialized states over here and then letting them bleed out. But Mexico, oh, such bad timing. It's so realistic though. Like this is when exactly when Mexico would join, when they realize it's either join or allow the Americas to fall to fascism. That's precisely when I would join. When you find out you don't actually have a choice if you want your continent not to be, because obviously if we took America, Mexico would have to fall in line, right? But still, it is a pain. Well, that's a substantially beefed up American border. But we'll make it work. I mean, that is helpful. They've given me that air base. Not worth them joining, but it is helpful. We'll fly over the Sierra Madre. They say the hard part's letting go. We'll have to spread these guys slightly. But we are breaking them here. Showed it slowly but surely, we are breaking them here. Keep the pressure on them here. They're trying to retreat. What's your supply situation like there? Fine, honestly. Okay, this is not a terrible defensive line. Atlanta is now definitely ours. As is this airbase. Okay. What's this? War propaganda against Mexico. I mean, I want to, just because, Mexico's really screwing with me, but let's get those war bonds going. God, Mexico. I had it in the bag. We'd finally got it kind of easy. And then you mucked it all up, eh? Sending their best troops in to block me. Wimps. Wimps. 1v1 me, USA. Bum ba da ba dum. Alright, we have more cast than this, I think. See if we can bring in another 700. Alright, at least we can minimize the border with Mexico. I thought I saw them pouring. Yeah, so they have they've beefed up the whole American southern line. Some up here as well. That's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Might even threaten my line in Canada, because it's not a very strong line. We can push them out of here, though. At least it doesn't extend the line. Meanwhile, New York has fallen. Let's keep going. Boston. Boston will be mine. That will give us the state of New England and all of its factories, which honestly we don't need for our stuff, but we still want to deny the Allies. And also, we do actually want the civs. The civs will be valuable. Okay, did we have those extra four? No, not quite. We can go to 400 though. And send half of them up here. Fly over New England. Okay, there we go. And then we can establish some kind of... Not sure what kind of defensive line we'll end up establishing up here. Okay, well, I'm going to call it a part here. The Battle for the United States is being much harder than I had anticipated. But that's fine, that's fun, you know. The division count is dropping at quite a nice rate with all of the encirclements we're pulling off. But the addition of another freaking 80 divisions from Mexico, it's like a 50% power swing. Oh well. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.